Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hello everyone, checking in on CMG NKE GPRO and TWTR. So CMG bulls holding the low of yesterday. Pretty small contained range, but we did close up near the high. We have the 200-day moving average resistance of 407.04. This is a bullish reversal candlestick that the bulls need to break the high of today to see continuation in a strong close tomorrow with a nice green day to try and confirm it. We're seeing the bulls defend the low $400 range, trying to form this higher low compared to 395.08. So far, so good for the bulls, but they, of course, want to see some follow-through after the weakness that we've seen the past 2 weeks. For the weekly time frame, middle Bollinger Band support is right at that $400 level. Ideal scenario would be if the bulls could hold 413.61, the 50-week moving average, which is being lost right now. 2 trading days left to go. It's certainly possible for the bulls to regain that level. They need that nice follow-through. On this bounce attempt, however, momentum was favoring the bulls into the close, and we have a couple moving average resistances, and then the high of Tuesday, 412.57, the next level after that. So watching this 50-week moving average and how the price closes this week relative to that level, and we're seeing a fairly contained tight range today, and we'll see if that remains the case tomorrow. NKE, still weak. No confirmation. Bullish reversal candlestick off the middle Bollinger Band yesterday. Could not confirm it today. 56.99 the high of yesterday. 56.94 the high of today. Loss of the middle Bollinger Band. Support is going to be 56.02 and 55.69. So the bears still keeping control in the short term on the daily time frame, but this is still a potential bull flag pattern where we see normal healthy consolidation before the bulls look to show back up. So I am going to be cautious of bearish positions here and potentially even looking for a bullish position because of this bull flag pattern. You could draw a support and resistance line parallel to each other on this consolidation, but as of right now, the bears are still in control. The weekly time frame holding this 100-week moving average also gives some confidence to the bulls of 56.01. And that could be a guide going forward if we do find a spot where we can make a bullish entry. Again, I don't see that at this moment, but if we do in the near-term future, it would be a loss of this 100-week moving average that would give a signal to exit any bullish position. So as of right now, the bears are still in control of the daily time frame. We are just cautious because this is pretty healthy consolidation considering the breakout of where we came from. GoPro continues to show weakness. Lower Bollinger Band resistance on the daily time frame, rejecting the price 2 days in a row. That level is going to become support tomorrow by default, unless we see a dump and new all-time lows on GoPro. Because it's dropping so rapidly, it's going to be down in the 790 range. So support right now is 795 and 791. The bulls must break the high of today, 812, to see this oversold bounce, see some continuation. It's an inside candlestick, but the momentum was favoring the bears at the end of the day with the inability to get over that daily lower Bollinger Band. Very clear weakness on the weekly time frame. Nothing to see for the bulls. Very unlikely we see a bullish reversal candlestick on the weekly time frame by the end of this week. So bears in control, just looking for a short-term bounce. And that short-term bounce, we can look for another bearish entry opportunity, just like we did here. In those videos I was pointing out the oversold bounce, but scouting a bearish entry opportunity. Same thing now, lower highs and lower lows. So we'll look for a lower high to be established at the top of an oversold bounce. Twitter, bears had that break of 1550 yesterday. We saw some follow through to the downside of 1508 today. This is a bullish reversal candlestick. If we see a green day tomorrow, it will be confirmed. But these exponential resistances have been driving the price to the downside on the daily time frame for the past 3 weeks. So very clearly, the bears are seeing control of these moving averages, and the bulls are unable to get over them. So the weekly time frame shows that weakness. If we close below 1550 by the end of this week, it will be the weakest weekly close that we have seen in 8 months on Twitter. So that clearly shows us the bears are in control now. 1550 will be resistance on a bounce attempt. Maybe we can get a bearish entry off of that level. If we see the bulls reject from 1550 tomorrow, that is a potential bearish entry point. And we're not even oversold yet on the daily time frame. So that's what we got heading into tomorrow. Lots of different plays setting up here. I appreciate you watching, and we will check back in after the close.